Hello and welcome. This is a Django REST Framework e-commerce API with JWT authentication supporting product listings, categories, carts, and orders. I'm using Django REST Framework, simple JWT, PostgreSQL, and Swagger UI for documentation. So the first thing we are going to do is actually register a user. So we go ahead and register the user and just give the user the name, Troy for now, and the Gmail or the email address will be troy@gmail.com, and then the password. Once that is done, we can confirm that the user has been registered by looking at the response body. The next thing we want to do is actually get the token. We select that and then go ahead by keying in the username, which is Troy, and then the password for that particular user. So head straight and use the same token to actually authenticate. So after that, we have the permissions to go ahead and actually test by maybe creating a category. For this instance, we'll navigate to categories and then we post a category by clicking on that. And here we just need to choose what category we want to create. So we can say electronics. So we've created that particular ID for electronics, ID4. After creating the category, we can now also create a product, and we just navigate to products and then create a product. Of course, let's say it's an electronic product also. So we'll give the name, let's say neon lights, and then for the description, maybe we can give the wattage, let's say 30 watts. Then the price for each, maybe $25. Of course, the number of them that we have, and currently, so we have 60 pieces. And then the seller, of course, I had already created seller, so we'll use that. And the category, let's say category 2. I had a list of categories there. And once you execute, you now have the neon lights, of course, as a product also created there. We can also filter the products according to what we want. So we can just go to actually get in the list, and then you can choose either price or even name. So for this instance, we'll use the name of the product and then search products by name, description, or category. So we can say electronics as part of the categories. And when you say execute, of course, you can see the list of products here beginning with iron bulbs, you have LED bulbs, and also the neon lights that we've just added. So after listing and also filtering, we can also add this product that we've selected into the cart. So we can navigate to cart and then select the list that you want to go into the cart. For this instance, we'll then add our products to cart, the product we've just created. Of course, we navigate to cart, and here we now have the opportunity to use the product ID to still add it to the cart. So for this instance, whatever we created, the neon lights are the product you want, and the number of what we want would be, let's say we need 8 pieces of the neon lights. So once you do that, of course, we now have a confirmation message to just say product has been successfully added to the cart, the product name, price of each, how many of them do we have, and the total value for the number that we are fetching. So after that, we can now place the order by navigating to orders. And here we have the opportunity to now pay for whatever we've actually selected. So we can the payment method that we want, let's say M-Pesa for our case, which is mobile money, and then the address, let's say Watamu 102. So once that is done, it will now show the detail in terms of confirmation of just like the order has been successfully placed, the mode of payment also together with the address where the product should be um, delivered. So in a nutshell, this concludes the brief walkthrough of the e-commerce API, and we have seen the user registration, the authentication, category and product management, cart operations together with order placement, all documented and testable through the Swagger UI. Thank you for watching.